We had some great runs yesterday. We had the defect run that was all about the meteor strike. We bottled the meteor strike and just ended up with a kind of infinite almost. And then the Watcher run where we had Divinity and just smashed everything. Black Star got like 38 relics. I should probably know, like, I should probably try and learn which relics are rare, which are uncommon, or which are common. It's probably information I should know. Common. So are there, like, any really strong common relics? Yeah. Weak relics that are found commonly. Wait, this is nonsense. These aren't weak. Anchor's insane. Bag of Prep's one of the best relics in the game. Bag of Marbles is really good. Data Disc is really good. Preserved Insect's insane. Toy Ornithopter, Vajra. These don't seem like the weakest ones necessarily. And then uncommon, you've got Candle, which is trash. You've got the Curse ones, which are trash. Is uncommon the weakest? Oh, I guess you've got... This egg is insane. 2 eggs. Okay, you got all the eggs in the uncommon pool. Mummified Hand is insane. Okay, there is some good ones here. But there's also some really weak ones. And then rare. These are supposedly the strongest ones. I mean, Stone Calendar, Wing Boots aren't that great. I mean, not all of them are that great. Most of them are really strong. But not all of them are that great. Is it really 8? You must be feeling good before your record was 5. Yeah. Before our record was 5. So we're reaching a completely new ground. It makes me really nervous to even just, like, do a run. Like, just starting the run makes me nervous. Not gonna jinx it, so I won't say anything about Jack with Ironclad not having enough block. Feeling the pressure to go into double digits? Oh, man. I mean, I never want to lose again. But that would be, yeah. That's not gonna happen. We haven't lost a run since Friday. Yeah, we literally... Wait. How many days is that? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's 4 days in a row without losing. And actually, on the Friday, we won like 3 or 4 runs, right? So since Friday morning. Mercury Hourglass, me and the Bone. I mean, I feel like the other common ones the weakest. They probably are overall. But there are also still some very strong common ones. And there's certain ones that are good at certain stages of the game. Like Akabeko's really good early game, right? And Momori can be really good throughout the course of a longer run. Lantern's always great. Bag of Prep's always great. Bag of Marble's always great. Oddly Smithstone's always great. These 4 are always great. I don't really know how... The Warpaint and Whetstone, I really like these. Especially Warpaint. Upgrading skills, I think, is better than upgrading attacks, generally. Not always, but I think most of the time. So I do really like Warpaint as a relic. Commons tend to be ones with a more immediate effect. Funny that you got 1 boat part in each as well. So you got the Anchor's the most common. It's a common relic. Horn Cleat is uncommon, and then Calipers is, Captain's Wheel is rare. But I think Horn Cleat's probably the best. Like, I think Horn Cleat is the best of the boat relics. I think Toxic Egg is the best of the eggs. I don't know. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were getting good at this game. Maybe. Almost. Almost. Baylor's record is 21. It's 20 or 21. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to try not to think about that because we're a long way away. And Baylor's way better at the game than me, so there's no way we're going to make it that far. Right, I just need to think about 1 step ahead. Like, we gotta get a win with Ironclad here. And I really struggle with Ironclad. So, right, think. Ironclad, Ironclad, Ironclad. Think. What do we need to think about? Let's have a look at Ironclad's cards. Okay. So, a lot of the time... Well, basically, I usually rely on Corruption or Barricade to win runs. The last Ironclad run we did, or one of the previous ones, we did have a Demon form that carried. As pretty much our only scaling damage. And I took it over Immolate at the end of Act 1, and that made all the difference. So I gotta bear that in mind. Like, we need to find... Like, we need scaling damage. Let's just say Baylor's approach is a bit more calculated and you're a little bit more crazy. Ironclad super easy, just get Corruption and Dead Branch. That's what we did on the last one, to be fair. Impervious is great. Limit Break... I've had 1 or 2 good Limit Break runs, but I don't really tend to do strength builds that much. Early game, Whirlwind, Uppercut, amazing. Shockwave's amazing. Second Wind has been such a good card. I'm not sure if Second Wind is a card you take every time you get offered it. It seems just really good. Baylor's very surgical. He's like, I have this potion to use against this elite, or I take this card at floor 5 because I'm facing X-Boss. Right. Is 2k hours even that many anymore? I think I've got like 800. Well, let's have a look. How many hours do I have? 900! 907.9 hours I played to Slay the Spire. I found it 908 hours start, 1,000 hours today. This is your PB? Oh, by far, yeah. By far. Most I had before this was 5 in a row. And even that would only done once. Right. I really don't even like Ironclad. I feel like the Ironclad decks, like, when we do win with Ironclad, it all just kind of falls into place at the end. And a lot of the time, the deck can be OP. Like, Ironclad can definitely be OP once you've got all the pieces. But it feels like there's a lot of crucial pieces. Like, you want the Corruption, you want Dark Embrace, you want Feel No Pain, you want Barricade. And if you get all that stuff, it could just be very, very strong. But I struggle, I think, in the mid-game a little bit. Ironclad just gets broken as hell really quickly, but has bad quality cards overall. It's more synergy than individually broken stuff. Yeah. I was going to say 2k hours sounded very low for someone who's been streaming Slay the Spire full time for like 5+ years. Right. Okay. Should we play the game? Right. Whew. Okay. The remaining soldier of the Ironclads. Sold his soul to harness demonic energies. Right. Ironclad common attacks just puke, pommel, and anger. Only 2 good ones. Yeah, I don't even like anger, to be honest. Right. Just remember, even if you lose a run today, 8 rotating is pretty epic. Yeah, it's pretty good. You're right. It is pretty good. Okay. I think we're ready to go. We have... Let's have a look at our other Ironclad runs, actually. What did we get? So we boss swapped into Slaver's Collar on this one. We won with Corruption stuff. Yeah, and then the other one was not a boss swap, and we won with Corruption Branch. I mean, they were both Corruption builds. They were both Corruption builds. Corruption does make everything a lot easier. Right. Here we go. This is for 9 in a row. Come on, Ironclad, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Body Slam is trash until combined with other stuff. Like Act 1, you just never click it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Body Slam's a great card. Choose a card to obtain. Enemies in next 3 combats have 1 HP. Obtain a curse and choose a rare card or boss swap. Okay. And we've got Hexaghost. Hexaghost means we want big damage. Large damage. And out of these options, honestly, I don't like these at all. Like, I would probably go boss swap out of these. Oh, God. I mean, we could go for a curse and a rare card. Like, there are some really good rare cards, right? I don't like choosing a curse. But, let's think about this. Corruption is literally the best card. We could just get that, and then that could solve all our problems for the late game. There's lots of other good rare cards, like Feed, like Immolate, that are just incredibly good early on. Like, this might be one of the situations where I would actually think about taking a curse. Like, I never take a curse, ever. But I think Ironclad has so many crucial rare cards that I would maybe consider it. Let's have a look, see what's going on. In terms of elites, oh, they're all in the... Ugh. They're all quite early on, which sucks. Do you click Corruption over Feed, Fight, Immolate, Feed, Reaper, floor 0? I wouldn't take Reaper. I wouldn't take it over Feed. I probably wouldn't take it over Immolate. I'd maybe take it over Fiendfire. So Corruption, I'd take it over Fiendfire or Reaper, but I would take Feed or Immolate over Corruption, I think. Seknar's really pushing for me to just click Reaper floor 0 over everything. Yeah, I'm not a Reaper enjoyer. At this pace, we don't even have time for one full run in one stream. Taking a curse here isn't that different from taking accuracy as your first card reward on silent. So what we could do enemy, event, shop. Or enemy, shop. And remove the curse here. I would never normally consider taking a curse. But I just think Ironclad's rare cards are so good. Are we 30 minutes into this run without even making a choice? Nah, Jack was just waffling around. Yo, no pressure, man. I gotta take my time on this. We've never been anywhere near this many wins in a row. I gotta focus up. I think I'm actually gonna go for this curse. Just because of kind of how I feel about Ironclad right now. We might even go for the Flaming Elite Act 1. Because what we could do is we could do enemy, shop, enemy. Or we could do enemy, event, shop. And then go this way through this campfire, through that campfire, do a Flaming Elite, and then we have loads of campfires. I have one, 2, 3, 5. I can do 5 campfires in Act 1, which is a lot. So we can get loads of upgrades. Obviously, we don't want to upgrade any of this, so we need to find cards we want to upgrade. What are the worst 3 Ironclad rares? The one that makes you vulnerable, probably. I mean, early game, it'd be like Exhume is awful early game. Barricade is awful early game. Hey, Happy Trails, welcome back to the Jackoffs. Thank you very much. Cheers. Totally fine to take 2 hours on the first decision. Okay, I'm not gonna take that long. Well, maybe. I don't mind boss swap on Ironclad, but I'm just thinking about how my Ironclad runs go and the ones that I win. And the ones that I win are reliant on rare cards. They're literally reliant on rare cards. Demon Form, Corruption, Barricade, Offering. And because of the way Ironclad works, and having lots of exhaust mechanics, that maybe makes having Strikes and Defense still in the deck kind of okay. Like, we can exhaust the Strikes and Defense with True Grits and stuff and whatever else. Right, I'm going to choose a rare card. Ooh, this makes me a bit nervous. I never ever pick a curse at the start, ever. And at the start of the run, your deck's really small. So it is really bad having... Like, it's worse having a curse at the start than it is at the end, because you've got so many more cards in your deck and you're less likely to draw the curse. When my deck's so small, we're really likely to draw this curse. I'm going to trust my gut here. I'm going to choose a rare card. Oh, God. What do we get? Writhe, Unplayable, and Innate. Ugh. Reaper, Limit Break, Barricade. Oh, God. So Limit Break is utterly useless at the moment. I think Reaper just sucks. I genuinely think Reaper sucks. But Barricade is really bad early on. It's really good later on. Like, Barricade is, like, insane later on. But it's really bad right now. It's kind of like having two curses in my deck. There is quite a few AoE fights early on, which Reaper is okay in, but it's just it's so little damage for the amount of it costs. Is that the original Barricade art? I think it is, yeah. I think what I'm thinking here is if we had the spiky boss, I would maybe take Barricade, but against this guy, I don't think I'm gonna take Barricade. Because we can't just stall out, because we'll die of burns. Oh man, am I really taking Reaper? Am I really taking Reaper? I mean, we could take Limit Break. Have I really got a curse in my deck just for a Reaper? Oh man, it's so bad. This is a really bad start. Necrotic, Redeem, Chainslayer, Spire, Barricade? Okay. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't accidentally click it. Do we click it? Do we want Barricade? Barricade's so good later on. I don't want Reaper. I hate Reaper. Reaper's garbage. I'm taking Barricade. Alright. There we go. Odd change. It's in. Right, this is a really bad start. So this is a very, very bad start. Let's go this way. This could be tough. I really need to get this Writhe out of the deck. So we want to get to this shop as fast as we can. Power Pot. Dark Embrace, Clash, Headbutt. Headbutt is okay. Dark Embrace is good later on, but again, it's another curse at the moment. I'd probably take Headbutt. Okay. Defend, defend, strike. We're down at 14 health. I mean, at 14 health, we're not going to kill it unless we draw Bash or Headbutt. So it could be worth just doing Defend Bash here. To have a higher chance of killing it next turn. Yeah, we might not be able to do 14 damage. What a bash. Okay, so we could have killed it. Shockwave, Sword, Boomerang, dual wield. Shockwave is good. Take Shockwave. Right, do we want to do an event before the shot? We've got quite a few enemies coming up. Enemy, campfire, enemy. So I think we could do an event here before the shot. One pot for 20 gold. It's fine. Evolve for 42 gold. Whirlwind. Whirlwind's a really good card. But if I take Whirlwind, that means the curse is staying in the deck. We've got quite a few campfires coming up, so we're going to be able to upgrade things, right? We're going to upgrade Shockwave, Barricade, maybe Whirlwind. Means we've got to stick with the Writhe. I mean, at the moment, I don't think we're beating the boss. I think having a Whirlwind is just very, very good. Right, so the curse is still in the deck. What do we think about going for an elite? I don't love it. We're going to go for a campfire first before we even think about doing an elite. So, block relics are really good for us because of the barricade. Havoc, Headbutt, Wild Strike, I'm going to skip those. Right, and then we're going to upgrade Whirlwind. I don't mind using a pot on a fight pretty soon. Okay. Okay, that was a good fight. The Whirlwind was huge this fight. Iron Wave, Bludgeon, Wild Strike. Bludgeon is big damage. I mean, we don't turn down Bludgeon in the early game. That's another one we want to upgrade. Blessing of the Forge. Might be better than the weak pot. Right, now we've got the Bludgeon. Do we ever go for an elite here? I mean, we have 3 campfires after the elites. I could go for the elite. I mean, with the barricade, we do want block relics. The right turn one's really annoying. But I think we go for the elite. Right, do we want a power pot now? I'm gonna power pot now. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 3 block. Or fire breathing. Whenever you draw a status card, deal 6 damage to all enemies. That's probably the one. Just bludgeon one. It's the best play. Bad hand. Okay. Alright. Letter open. Every time you play 3 skills to turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Shrug it off. Shrug it off's good. I mean, anger is good for this boss. If I think I need help with the boss, we could go anger. Do we need help with the boss? I mean, we've got bludgeon for good damage. I do love Shrug, man. Especially with Barricade. Just a great card. I'm gonna take Shrug. Right, chest. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. It's not good late game. But it's quite a good relic in the early game. So I might take this. Just to help with the early game. Right, do we want to go for the Flaming Elite? We've got 52 health, and we have Blessing of the Forge. I think we definitely go for it. Because we've got we've got 3 campfires afterwards. What would I use the Blessing of the Forge on? Probably Bludgeon. I mean, we don't have huge damage. We don't have huge damage. If the Bludgeon was upgraded, I'd feel a lot better about this. But I am definitely doing it. Okay. What's that knob with strength? So I can Blessing of the Forge and do Barricade Defend. Seems bad. This is pretty bad. But I think I have to just strike. Okay. Whirlwind does 24 damage. 32. $42. 36. So Whirlwind wouldn't kill it. I don't think we're able to kill it next turn. Like, we maybe just don't play Blessing of the Forge because we can't kill it next turn. We've got to take a big amount of damage. If we do 32 damage, it goes down to what, 46? Nah. I'm just gonna do it. $27. So I should negate some damage here. Because we're going to kill it next turn regardless, right? We've got Whirlwind. We've got Headbutt. We can Headbutt Bludgeon. Okay. So it saves us a little bit of health. Alright, so that was the Flavored Elite. Whenever you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn. That's good with Barricade. Evolve Iron Wave Thunderclap. We could do Evolve. We could take Evolve. I mean, against Hexaghost, we get the burns. It can lead us. It can just lead to us drawing more burns. But we've got 1, 2, we've got 3 upgrades here. And those upgrades are going to be Bludgeon and Barricade and maybe Shockwave. So I might not be able to upgrade the Evolve. I'm going to take Evolve, I think. It's a good card to have one of in the deck, I think. It's like one of those one-of cards. It's just nice to have. Right, we'll upgrade Bludgeon. Wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second. How hard are the enemies here? On 25 health, do we ever have to rest? I don't want to rest. I'm upgrading Bludgeon. Bludgeon Plus. Okay, Letter Opener bit. Not Letter Opener, sorry. Mercury Hourglass good at this one. Okay. I miss the old Jackie. Sure, he made suboptimal choices and threw runs, but at least he played with pace. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure these are still suboptimal runs, to be honest. These are definitely still suboptimal runs. True Grit, Spot Weakness, Dropkick. Dropkick is slightly better because I've got Shockwave in the deck. But Spot Weakness is some kind of scaling. It might be nice to have one of it in the deck. The deck's getting kind of big. This deck's actually massive. I do like True Grit a lot. But I think we go Spot Weakness. Spot Weakness can be extremely annoying. It can be super annoying. If you just draw it on the wrong turn, it does nothing. But it's probably worth taking here, because we need damage against this boss. We can get the block late game. To be fair, though, with True Grit, you can exhaust the burns against this boss. So that's also pretty good. Move the cam down a tiny bit. Yeah. Okay. I do really like True Grit. It'd be nice to get a pot for the boss. We've only got one more fight. Then we'd be a Hexa already? I don't know. We don't have a deck where strength scaling is that great. I really like True Grit, man. I do really like True Grit. Like, I feel like... Oh, are we gonna have enough damage for the boss? I'm not sure. I love True Grit. I'm taking True Grit, I think. We need to upgrade it, though. Alright, take a True Grit. Campfire. Right, what do we upgrade? Shockwave or True Grit? I'm gonna upgrade True Grit. What a card! Okay. Bludge. Give me a pot. Essence of Steel. Okay, not a great pot. Okay, 4-plated armor. Sentinel. Sentinel can be good with, like, corruption, but we don't have that right now. So I think we're gonna skip. I don't know, it's a really good card to exhaust. I kind of like Sentinel. But I shouldn't take it here, I don't think. Right, 29 health. What would we upgrade? Shockwave is a decent upgrade. We could upgrade Barricade. Then again, we might just not play Barricade at the moment. Barricade's something we want to upgrade eventually. Shockwave is probably best for now. Rest might be needed here. Yeah, we're not resting against Hexaghost. I pretty much never rest against Hexaghost. There'll be occasions where we're, like, really low on health. Like, if we're on, like, 1 health, I might rest. Right, let's upgrade Shockwave. Okay. Three times 6. So I want a True Grit to defend. Should use the Essence to steal, I think. Evolve Whirlwind. What about Barricade? No. Okay, we're a long way off in terms of damage at the moment. Which is not good. It's hard to not play Bludgeon when we draw it. Like, I need to play Bludgeon like 5 times and it just dies. But Shockwave. I really want to play these are the 2 most important cards. I could do Shockwave Shrug. Shockwave just gives me so much more damage over the next few turns. Problem with Shockwave is we're doing like no damage so far. And there's not much damage left in my deck. It's just strikes and stuff. This is pretty bad. I'm gonna Shockwave. Okay, True Grit the burn every time. I wonder if we have a Barricade here. I could Whirlwind. I think while it's vulnerable, we got a Whirlwind. Six times 2. This is really bad. I think we're gonna die to this. I think we're dead. Oh my god, I think we're dead. Oh my god! Maybe I should have played Barricade in the early game because of the plated armor. I haven't even played Bludgeon once. We're screwed, man. I think maybe I should have played Barricade at the start of this fight. I don't know. I don't know. We're so dead. Like, I think I should have played the Barricade early on in this fight. Maybe. Is this it? I think this is it. Man, taking the curse at the start of the run has just fucked us. I should have gone for boss swap, man. I mean, you say that. If we'd got feed, if we'd got corruption, if we'd got immolate, we would have been really happy with it. But our options were just so bad. Our options were so bad. I think taking curse for Reaper and remove curse is fine. Reaper sucks, though. Reaper is ass. We still lose this fight with Reaper. It doesn't do anything. Reaper is legit. Reaper doesn't do anything in this fight at all. We're dead. Taking curse wasn't wrong. I think it was. I think we should have gone with the boss swap. I don't know. I mean, I did like... There's so many rare cards that are good. We just got offered purely bad ones. We just got offered purely bad ones. Man. The streak is over. From 8-0, we got 8 wins in a row, which is amazing, man. It is amazing, but man, that feels awful. That sucks. I wonder what relic we would have got if we'd done boss swap. Because we could have gone boss swap. I actually think it would have been interesting if we'd taken, well, if we'd played the barricade early on this fight. Like, I didn't even play bludgeon. Did we play bludgeon once? I don't think we even played it once in that combat. Someone ran the seed, it was bark. Okay. Nick Relic, welcome back to the Jackoffs. Thank you very much. Cheers. Damn, man. Ironclad's so hard. So hard. I mean, I thought bludgeon would be enough damage with, like, the amount of vulnerable we got, but I didn't even play it.